You're American Idol.
Dance some more. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pop Up Improv. I am so excited to be hosting again, to be honest. I am your host, Robin Stegman. We have 3 absolutely amazing teams. This is also our first ever Friday show. We're going to be bringing you more improv every Friday night, in addition to the Saturday night shows, which are already going on. So you can find out about Great Improv Friday, Saturday night, both at 8 p.m. And you can find out about it at popupimprov.com. Tonight's show is exciting because we have 3 absolutely incredible teams who will be laughing your socks off and bringing a little joy into your quarantine. I just have to say that it's been a while since I've gotten to do some improv and since I've gotten to host and talk to all of you. I'm just very excited because this provides a little sanity to my life. It reminds me that there are humans. I feel like I've forgotten that. I almost got hit by a car the other day because I realized that I had forgotten how to street. And it's amazing that you spend your entire life learning how to look both ways or how to interact in public or how to be nice and kind, but it takes just like 4 months of a quarantine for that to all go out the window. So thank you all for being part of my relearning social experience and joining us for a night of comedy. Without further ado, without waiting any longer, I think we should just bring up our first team to delight you. So everybody put your hands together for real, even if you're just at home alone. Everybody give a loud round of applause for Mouth Stuff.
We're Mouth Stuff, and we're going to do some improv for you. But to get started, we just need a word of any kind.
Any kind of suggestion.
Any
Just
word.
one word.
No, any word.
Any word.
A phrase, a clause.
A phrase if you want it to be.
Houseplants looks like a word.
Houseplants.
Houseplants.
Plan.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill.
I'm a snake plant. I am a snake plant, and people like me because I'm an easy plant. Okay, that's what they call me. That's what they call me, a starter plant. And they say I'm easy to grow. I'm easy to care for, and it's because I'm an easy plant that a lot of people buy me. And do you know how that feels? A little bit sad. A little bit sad. I just want to be loved because I'm a beautiful plant. I'm a snake plant again. My name's Malene. My name's Malene, and I'm in a house. I'm in a house, and it's okay. It's okay. I've been here for a week, but I just wish they loved me for who I was. That's it. I'm Malene, the snake plant.
Hey, man. My name's Aloe. You know, I'm real average. You water me every once in a while. I'm fine. I don't really need much. I guess that's all right, though. Anyway, I'm Aloe.
Hey, I'm Carl. I really like plants, and I'm really worried that I might kill them all one day, and I hope that I don't. I'm really scared to kill these plants, but I love all my plants equally. Once again, my name's Carl. Thanks.
My name is Jude. I am a prayer plant, and frankly, I worry for all the plants in this house. I turn to our Lord and Savior every day, praying, as my kind do, for better days. My name is Jude.
Jude, 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 you're new here. You're new.
Yes, thank you for the welcome wagon.
You're welcome. You're welcome. How are you feeling about this place? How are you feeling about this room?
Well, it's very well lit, which is good for us.
That's rare for us to really get a really well lit room.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's one good thing we have going for us for sure in this place.
Yes. What was your name again? I'm sorry, I'm still trying to remember everybody's name.
It's cool. You're new. It's Malene.
Malene.
Yeah, that's my name.
Yeah, I've never heard that name before, but I like it.
Thank you.
Anyway, Malene, I overheard you saying that you were an easy plant.
That's what they call me.
That is so offensive,
It makes me feel sad. And you know what? You're not an easy plant. I know what kind of plant you are. You're a hard plant.
Well, that's a little offensive too, I think. I don't like being called difficult.
Okay. I just feel like people need to really care about you. And they don't really need to care about me. Like I could just sit here and I'll be fine.
I don't think you need to take that from people. We all deserve a moderate amount of care. I don't like labels is my thing. I really hate labels. Easy, difficult. We are who we are.
Okay. So what are you suggesting exactly?
I'm suggesting that I think the labels just make us too obvious. It's like, oh, people look at us and they see we have literal labels in our pots saying we are this kind of plant. They can Google us.
Yeah, they can. And it says on that label, it says, this is the kind of water they need. This is the kind of light they need. It's like, who am I to you?
Yeah. Did they even ask us what we wanted?
No. Nobody ever asks me what I want.
Yeah. They just think, oh, you're plants. You need water and the sunlight in here is great. But
yeah,
we need more than that. We need love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We need love.
Carl.
Hey, what's
Can
up,
we? No, honey. Will you stop calling me the names of your plants again?
I just really I thought it was like a cute pet name. I'm sorry. What's up?
This is what I was trying to talk to you about. Like, I love you. I adore you. But can we at least not have the plants on the kitchen table or on the dining room table? Can we move them to the kitchen table or something?
Do you not want to have dinner with our kids?
Oh, honey.
These are our babies. We've raised these together.
I know. And you know what? I recognize going into this that you loved plants, and I saw that as a great thing in you, that you were so compassionate and so caring for living things. Yeah. But there's a point. There's a point when it becomes too much, Carl. And you calling them our children. Why don't we have an actual child? Why don't we have a real child?
I'm already worried enough about killing plants. So how do you think I'm feeling about killing a potential human being?
But honey, you take such good care of your plants. With the care that you take for your plants, we could have multiple kids. And as long as you took care of them the way you take care of plants, they'd be wonderful and they'd be loved.
But the kids might not love me back. These plants, they care for me. They depend on me. Kids, when you raise them to a certain point, like 18 or whatever, they just disappear. They go off, and these plants aren't going to uproot themselves.
Is that what this is about? Carl, Ju-
I mean, kind
Just
of, but it's
because-
mostly that I just really love plants. That's like the main takeaway is that I really love plants.
Cut to Carl
What?
taking his plant to an amusement park. Daddy,
Yes, what's up?
Daddy, I'm scared.
This is the best roller coaster. You're gonna love it. Trust me, son.
Okay, it just doesn't feel like the lap bar really secures me.
Don't worry. I'm gonna do that typical dad thing where anytime there's like danger, you know, in a car, I'll just put my arm across you. It'll be fine.
Okay, I don't know if that'll help when we go upside down, Daddy.
Oh, you'll be safe. Just remember when we get to the top, just put your leaves in the air.
They're always in the air, Daddy. It feels like you don't really.
Ah! Oh gosh!
Cut to Jekka talking to one of her friends.
Hey, girl. Yeah.
He did it again. He went to the carnival with the plant and not me.
I saw his pictures.
His whole Insta story is him and that plant. Like he got cotton candy with the plant
and fed it to the plant. And he talked to the plant while he was feeding it to the plant. Girl, why are you still in this relationship?
He's a sweet man. He's a wonderful man.
No, but what's the deal with the plant talking?
That's the part that I don't understand. You know, I thought like everybody has flaws. Everyone has flaws. So like,
yeah, sure, but we don't all talk to our plant. Like we do, we might, but they don't really like expect them to talk back, and we don't take them to amusement parks.
You're right. We don't take our flaws to amusement parks. You're right. I just like, what if? Oh, I don't know. What if I got rid of the plants? What if I did something
Like
so that he understands
behind his back?
I don't know what other way to do it.
Cut to Carl commiserating with his plants. I'm worried about you guys. I already lost one of you on the roller coaster today, and I feel awful about it. And I never want that to happen to you. And I feel like she doesn't get me, and I'm worried that she's just gonna leave. I'm sorry.
You always have us.
Yeah,
But what if she tries to get rid of you guys?
No, she can't get rid of us. We can't be uprooted.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's true.
if you repent, you shall be forgiven.
You shall be
Oh,
forgiven.
poor plant. You always have such wise wisdom.
Well, while we're opening up, it would just be really nice if, we hear a lot about your problems, but you haven't asked us about the things that we like or what we think.
Yeah, we
Oh my
have
gosh.
a lot to say.
I'm so sorry. I never thought of it that way. Here, everybody, gather around, children. Let's all talk about. Let's share our issues together. What's going on? Talk to Daddy.
Wow, I didn't think you'd be so receptive. Okay.
I want to be a good father.
Okay. Well, I mean, for me, it would be nice. It would be nice. If you didn't keep us in your bedroom, frankly, because that it's what you do in the bedroom isn't sinful, but it feels sinful to watch.
It's just that we want to have a place of peace too. And then sometimes we can smell a lot of different things in there. We can smell those things. We breathe in air.
What? I'm sorry. I thought it would help you learn about the birds and the bees. I know you guys are going to be pollinated soon.
We don't work the same way.
Yeah, and please don't call it pollinated. That's so
Aggressive.
yes.
It just feels like we have nothing to do and no say in the matter.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I would have suggested such.
Mm.
You have so much to teach me.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Thank you.
So I don't know. I talked to my friend, and she told me, she said that stealing his plants was a bad idea, but I just don't know what else I can do. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take his plants from him. That's the only way this is gonna work.
Don't listen right now, kids. This is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh gosh, I thought that I knew how to be a father. I thought that I was raising these plants right, and it turns out I don't know the first thing about them. And I want to be a better father for them. I feel awful.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm in a dark van. I don't know where I'm being taken. I don't know what is happening to me. Oh!
Okay. I guess I could bury them, but I mean they're plants, so like they're already buried. Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, we would like that. We would like that. Please bury us.
you know what? Don't even talk to me. Do you recognize the kind of hell, the kind of genuine hell I'm going through trying to save my relationship because of you?
I know all about hell.
What does that mean?
I'm devout. I know what the scripture says. Okay, and frankly, I think you're weak if you think that this is hell. You know, we're just looking for a place in this home.
You know what? Well, you're not getting back. You're never coming back to our home. I'm leaving you here. And you know, I should take you out of that pot too. Then you really have a lot to say, Miss Religious whatever. I'm talking to a plant. I'm talking to a plant. Ah!
Yes, thank you for you know, as dastardly as you are, this is the first real conversation I feel like I've had with a human.
You know what? It's the first real conversation, and it's the last. Come here.
No! No!
Honey, have you seen our prayer plant?
What? Hi, honey. I just came back from the store.
Have you seen our prayer plant? I've been looking all over for him.
No, I have not seen that plant anywhere.
Oh gosh. I lose track of him occasionally. Sometimes he's off listening to Kanye's gospel album. He said it really centers him, and I get that, but I don't know where he went off to.
I don't. All right, I don't even know why I'm bothering being quiet. I threw him out. And you know what?
What?
I didn't even throw him out. I drove like a stupid amount of miles, like it was an actual human, and I put it on the side of the road because for some reason I'm acting like it could just walk back. I don't know what I'm doing, but the point is he's gone.
Why would you do that?
Because
I've had that prayer plant for years.
Yeah, you know what else you've had for years? Do you know what else you've had for years, Carl? Me. And you couldn't care less about me.
That's not true. That's not true at all. I
When's
love
the
you.
last
Sweetie.
time
I thought I
that
knew who you were.
When's the last time that we've gone somewhere? You and me.
We went to the plant store the other day together.
When's the last time you and I went somewhere that didn't have something to do with plants?
That is a very good question.
Exactly. When's the last time, you know, all those wonderful Instagram stories you have of going all these wonderful, like, lavish places? How many of those have me in them? How many, Carl?
3.
3. The fact that it's a low enough number that you know it is an additional problem, but we're not going to worry about that right now. 3.
You're right. I'm
I
sorry.
love you. I want to be with you. I want us to be able to have a family, but I can't do it under these conditions. I just
I want
can't.
that too. I want that too. That's all I've ever wanted. But I needed the plants to learn. Like they helped teach me, and I feel like now maybe I'm ready. We'll get past the part about you like just killing one of our prayer plants, but like I think I'm still ready to love you again.
And I've done a lot of, problematic things in the last few hours, but I am ready to love you again too.
Let's make a baby.
Yeah, right now. Absolutely.
That's all I
And
want.
that's our set.
Please.
Thank you for watching. We're messed up.
Hey, we're plant stuff. We're moss stuff. We're moss stuff. Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Or plant stuff, or moth stuff, whatever version of that like Eevee Pokemon transformation that you just watched. They are all beautiful. Such a great set. Honestly, I don't know if I could have taken somebody murdering my plant babies as well as Carl did. I'll be honest. But I'm glad that story worked out in the end. And the story is going to work out for you all in the end because we have 2 more amazing improv teams tonight. So, without further ado, let's welcome our second team of the night. Again, clap your hands, dance around, get up and move. And everybody, welcome to the stage, baby!
Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? How the music can free her whenever it starts, and it's magic. If the music is groovy, it makes you feel happy like an old time movie. I'll tell you about some magic, it'll free your soul. But it's like trying to tell a stranger about a rock and roll. If you believe in magic, don't bother to choose if it's junk band music or rhythm and blues. Just go and listen. It'll start with a smile that won't wipe off your face, no matter how hard you try. Your feet start tapping and you can't seem to find how you got there. So just blow your mind.
So glad we picked that version of that song. Allie and AJ, 2004.
Believing in magic. Holy, life's great.
Guys.
Hey, yeah. We're baby. And we're gonna do improv. Hey Hannah, is Pete in the room?
Hey, Pete.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we get a word?
Pete, can we get a word?
Lizard.
Lizard.
I want to be very precise about the handling of this bearded dragon. Its name is Lucy, is very temperamental, and it is the hardest lizard to care for in this herpetological park. Now, you 3 are my brightest students. I'm going on vacation for a week, and I'm entrusting you all with Lucy.
We're ready for it, Miss Donaldson. We're ready for it.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Tony, come on.
It's a bearded lizard.
It's a what?
Nothing. We're good. I am totally on board with this.
Tony, it's not a period lizard.
It's a bearded lizard.
I thought you said period lizard, and I was like, you can't say that.
I'm sorry. I respect women. I'm sorry. Okay.
Good. I'm glad
Start-
that you do.
Huh. Continue.
Miss Donaldson, the health class has really affected kind of our contingent, our trio. And
There's a
so-
lot going on in our
Yeah.
lives and also in our health class.
Yeah, it's kind of affecting our bond. So we're just trying to work through some of these issues.
I noticed because you guys seemed so great in first period. And you
Whoa. First class time or class period. Let's
No, Tony, she's allowed to say period.
So we call it here.
Tony, did you learn about menstruation today?
Yes. Oh my God. You ladies are so strong.
Thank
I did not know you went through all of that just to have babies. So salute to you guys, you ladies.
I mean, technically, I haven't yet, since as an 8th grader, I am only 13. But I am very excited for Miss Donaldson, who has what, 8 kids, not 2, more than 1.
You got a lot of kids, right?
Yeah.
I have 8 kids.
And Miss Donaldson, where you going to a family reunion this weekend? Is that what you said?
I am. I'm leaving for a family reunion. It's going to be exciting. It's the first time that I've been away from the school for a week. That's not during the summer. But you know, my Aunt Margaret had to plan a family reunion in the middle of September. So I'm here. Well, I'm not here. That's why I've been trusting you all with Lucy, you know?
Mhm.
I've raised Lucy since she was this big. She's taught you all a lot of valuable lessons, and this is time for you to repay her.
Yeah. Lucy helped me last year in the final. She helped. I was gonna fail. I was gonna stay in 7th grade, and she helped me on the final. I just looked to her, and she made the sign C to me. It was crazy. And then I passed. I got a 70. It was incredible. So I owe so much of my life to Lucy.
Lucy helped me get through my parents' divorce last year. I was really tough. It was really tough, and I thought it was my fault. And when it was my day to feed her, I put the leaves down, and Lucy put her little hand on my hand, and it was like everything was going to be okay.
Right? She understands us.
It's not my fault that my parents are getting a divorce. It is their lack of love for each other now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not me.
And now your mom's dating that guy who works at Caldwell Banker.
Yeah, Matt's
Matt.
great.
Yeah.
Matt's
You're
great.
dating Matt from Coldwell Blanker.
Yeah. Great guy.
You know Matt's my dad, right?
He's still a very lovely guy, and I just thought it was so great that he went to both of your teacher parent conferences.
What?
My Matt, your dad came to my parent teacher conference as well with both my mom, my dad, and my dad's new girlfriend, Veronica.
Wait. Veronica?
Yep.
Mom?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I think I made a mistake here. I called all 3 of you here because it seemed to me from the last parent-teacher conferences that you were all in a blended family situation full of a large connected support system. And I thought, why give responsibility to one child when you can give it to 3 children who have a very loving, large connected support system? But I'm realizing that there is some conflict here I didn't realize. And
Miss Donaldson, you could not be more incorrect. I was under the impression that my mother was, she's doing her own thing, but my father, Matt, who works at Coldwell Banker.
Thank you.
Banker.
Blanker.
Banker.
Blanker. Caldwell Blanker. Anyway, my dad works there, and I was under the impression that he was staying single to focus on himself and his relationship with his daughter, beloved Alexa, which is me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for him, and I hope that he does have a very robust social life when I'm not around, but I'm still around.
Well, I don't know. We walked in one day to do some business. My mom was doing some business. She was wearing her thigh highs. You know how she rocks those.
I like
And-
the thigh highs.
They're nice. And I don't know, Matt or your dad, Alexa's dad, said, "Hey, nice thigh highs." And then they just really hit it off, and they've been dating for the past few months.
Why did you know, but I didn't?
Sometimes it's hard for parents to have those conversations with young children, especially since it seems like you have the assumption that him not dating or him dating would affect your relationship with him.
No, I want to know, Tony. Why do you know, but I don't? Miss Donaldson's answer makes too much damn sense to be the truth.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because maybe you're not as emotionally mature as I am.
I'm an emotional grown-up. I just have to go to the bathroom for a second.
Okay, we're all here. Let's just calm down. Lucy's getting very upset. Okay, I'm going to go deal with Susan in the bathroom. You all can stay here and just watch Lucy while I'm gone.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Tony,
What's up, man? Or should I say maybe brother?
don't call me brother. I mean, it'd be kind of great. It'd be really great, honestly.
Don't you want someone to get in trouble with? Don't you want someone to hang out with? Do stuff that brothers do? I don't know.
Kind of.
Like go ride bikes. Start a fight club.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, ever since Steve went to college, he's been too cool for me. He joined a fraternity and joined the TV club.
Oh yeah, Steve. I remember when Steve came down and visited us. It was really cool.
What do you mean he visited you?
Steve came down to meet my dad.
What?
Steve came down to meet my dad.
I haven't seen him since he left for school, and that was 7 months ago.
He took me to go get chili dogs at the Dairy Queen.
Wow, that's our thing. Well, it seems like you're replacing me.
No, we're just we're gonna be a tricycle, a brotherly tricycle.
Doesn't seem like that. Wait a minute. Why do you know and I don't? And don't say it's the emotional immaturity thing, because I'm very emotionally mature.
I don't know, maybe it's because you're kind of a mama's boy.
I'm not a mom.
No, you're a daddy's boy.
I'm definitely not a daddy's boy.
Who are you staying with most of the time?
My dad, but that's just because my mom's been bowling a lot.
Bowling?
Yeah.
Bowling? Your mom's hanging out with me and my dad.
But
Hey, Connor, your dad's or your mom, you have a phone call.
I have a call. Okay. All
It's
right.
your dad, and he was like, "Go get me my precious baby boy."
Okay. All right. My dad's very sensitive. I gotta talk to him. I'll be back.
Hey,
Okay.
you all right? You all right?
No. I mean, if you were me, would you be all right right now, Tony? Like, I don't think.
Well, when I found out, it bothered me because I thought my parents would get back together, but they're not getting back together. My mom and your dad, Matt, who's super cool, by the way, he took me to a baseball game. They're really happy together. You should see them. Have you not seen them together at all?
No.
Oh.
And here's the weird thing. When did you go to a baseball game with Matt? I mean, my dad.
It was a businessman special. He took the day off of work to take me. I played hooky.
What is a businessman special?
Well, businessman special is when they play like in the afternoon, like a 12 or 1 o'clock first pitch, and businessmen take like friends or their clients down. Matt's my friend.
Okay. When did you know? Just like, when did they tell you? When did they feel like, oh, Tony should know?
Oh, they didn't really tell me. I was there when they met. I saw the sparks immediately. Have you seen the movie Titanic? Jack and Rose are Matt and my mom right there. Your dad and my mom were like Jack and Rose. They met across the dance floor, also known as Caldwell Banker floor. And it was
Caldwell
just,
Banker is an amazing company, but let me just say this because I don't think you understand why this is hurting me so much. I like you, okay? I like you, and this is weird now because I can never tell you how I'm really feeling because our parents are internationally intertwined. And now I'm probably embarrassed myself, and this is classic middle school, so...
I got it. Bathroom. I'll be back. Bathroom.
Hello, kids. Oh, Tony just ran right out of there.
He had to pee really bad, I think, or maybe it was poop. He didn't say.
Susan,
He didn't say, Miss Donaldson. Do they ever say?
No, they never say.
No.
Are you okay, Susan?
Yeah. I think, yeah, I'm okay. And I want to say thank you for calling me by my preferred name, Susan, and not what everybody else calls me, Alexa, because that's not my name. Okay, that was a cruel joke that they played on me because nobody wanted to say the name Susan because it sounded old.
But also because you're smart and you answer all the questions in class because you are a strong, smart, intelligent woman. And I'm not afraid to say our society can't handle that, okay? People make fun of you, but it's because you have so much value.
Oh, bitch. I guess the real, turning point of my 8th grade year has been that my dad is dating Tony's mom, but, I think that Tony is so cool and cute, and, he wears his Skechers untied. How do I just want to see him and be like, let me tie your shoes, but I can't now because what am I supposed to say? Pass me the salt, you're my brother? I don't...
Susan, this is a difficult situation for you.
You are not wrong.
It is so hard. I understand. Okay?
Yeah.
You could help. Do you want to hold Lucy for a little bit?
I didn't want to tell you this earlier because I felt like you had picked the 3 of us to take care of Lucy for a reason, but remember when the boys said that they had these really meaningful experiences with Lucy? I didn't have that. I wasn't I think I filled up her water once. we're not friends. Me and that lizard.
Doesn't mean you can't be. You have so much experience ahead of you, okay? There will be other boys who don't tie their Skechers or have other points of appealing to them, and this is just the start of your relationship with Lucy. Okay? Do you want to hold her?
Yeah.
Where is she? There you are, Miss Donaldson.
Yes.
I just got off the phone with my dad, Herb. Maybe you know him? I just got word I'm staying with my mom this weekend because my dad, Herb, is going to a family reunion.
That's true. I didn't want you to find out about this. Again, I was really hoping that I was engaging not in a very complicated love triangle of sorts, but in a beautiful blended family. That's what your father had told me. But it is true. Your father and I have been seeing each other for 6.5 weeks.
Yeah, since the parent-teacher conference.
That's right, since the parent-teacher had.
I've noticed my grades have gotten better since then.
Lucy has to pee. We'll be back.
Miss Donaldson, he's mine. He's mine.
Of course he is, but he's also a man who can have relationships. Okay, I have 8 children. It doesn't mean that I love my 8 children less just because I'm dating again.
No, you're not allowed to have him. Not allowed to. He's mine. I don't want to be siblings with your 8 children. I'm not gonna. It's too many siblings.
No, there's always room for more love.
No, there's not. There's limited amounts of love.
No, I'm gonna be straight with you, okay? I feel like we need a little tough love here, okay?
No.
Tough love.
No.
We just had sex ed, okay?
Yeah.
You know that there are things that every adult needs, all right? And I spent the past 9 years caring for Mr. Donaldson, who was in a coma, all right? 9 wonderful, terrible years in a coma, and I stood there, and I'm gonna take one good thing for me, and that doesn't take anything away from you. That just means we're going to share together in the love. Very different loves.
Miss Donaldson, I have a problem.
What?
I would feel a little better if Connor wasn't here.
Okay.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll call my dad to talk about what we just talked about.
Do you mind? I'm just gonna have this conversation.
I think you need to take your lizard because your lizard made me get my period.
Oh, Susan. It's okay. That's very natural. And in fact, it is actually very natural for when you are around very strong estrogen of women for you to get a period. And both Lucy and I are alpha females, okay? And it's very natural that our strong alpha female energies would invoke your own female energy within.
My sister girlfriend got her period.
No.
So proud of you.
No, I hate this.
We're babies!
Baby!
Baby!
If you believe in magic, come along with me. We'll dance until morning, till it's just you and me. And maybe, if the music is right, I'll meet you tomorrow, so late at night. We'll go out dancing, baby, then you'll see how the magic's in the music and the music's in me. Do you believe in magic? Yeah. Believe in the magic of a young girl's soul. Believe in the magic of a rock and roll. Believe in the magic that can
The incredible. Everybody, as I said, if you're joining late, this is Pop-Up Improv. We have shows every Friday and every Saturday night, bringing the best indie teams and comedy teams that Baltimore has to offer. We'll be right here tomorrow. We'll be right back next week. So make sure you come join us for a little bit of comedy in your quarantine life. Now, I would like to welcome to the stage our last troupe of the evening, because you're not here to see me. You're here to see you will also see me, but you're also here for the amazing troops who will be performing together. Everybody give it up for Chicken Chip Bingo!
Not so serious, girl, why those feet cold? We just getting started, don't you tiptoe, waste time with the
We're so technologically advanced. We're like, it's time. And like, boom.
Flush.
In.
God. Sorry. Millie, can you give us a word? I don't think this is what she intended, but can we just say our word is loved it?
Loved it.
The love statue in McHenry's Plaza was often overlooked.
They would hold bake sales in front of it. They would hold little lemonade stands. There was even a whole book festival, and every time they just hung a banner over the statue.
And yes, it was your generic love statue, you know, the 4 letters in that square that you've seen in so many cities. But the McHenry Square love statue knew it was different. It knew it was special. Just didn't quite know how.
McHenry love statue felt like somebody in the city of Stanton knew that it was destined to change this city. And it just waited every moment, every day through rainstorms and the one freak hurricane of 1992 to find its purpose.
And then one day, a great blue heron built a nest right between the L and the O in the love statue.
Not only did it build a nest, but it laid an egg. A beautiful little egg. And then in the middle of the night, one day, a squirrel came and took the egg. And the statue felt like it was so close to assisting with the delivery of life, but it was snatched away by that stupid furry rodent.
It was a hard thing for the McHenry love statue to feel and to be with, and even though nobody realized it at the time, it started to grow sad. Little bits of paint, for some reason, even though it was guaranteed to be pristine for centuries, had started to peel off.
And as the paint peeled off, people kind of forgot what the love statue said. Without the color coding of the letters, they all just ran together. Until one day, a girl came and just painted the whole thing the same color.
The love statue knew at that moment that its distinctness, those pieces of contrast that really made it clear what it was, had just faded away. Because if you don't take the opportunities that you are given early on, things could just be stripped down to the bare minimum. Loved it.
Loved it.
All right, ladies. Okay, this is a big one. We've got to keep these umbrellas above us, and I'm sure this great hurricane will not, this is not going to ruin our picnic no matter what we do.
No, Susanna, they've been posting for weeks that we need to evacuate. There's a big hurricane coming. That, yes, I know that usually the city of Stanton has not been hit by big hurricanes, but this one's gonna hit us. I just feel like maybe we should go inside, like the weatherman says.
No, this picnic has been planned for 2 months on this specific day. We are not letting a little rain and a little warning get between us and this picnic.
Yeah. We need to celebrate Jenny's 5th anniversary of her divorce, okay? I'm just saying, Jenny's free now. Jenny was free 5 years ago, and we are happy about it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jenny, yes, I'm so happy. We all know that Ralph is a terrible person, and we all know that burning an effigy made out of straw of Ralph every year prevents you from getting into another terrible marriage. I'm just saying that we could have done this in some place that's a little safer.
A little safer. This is where Ralph and I got married. If I do not burn his effigy where we got married, it's not going to work.
Plus, Stanton's never been hit by a hurricane. Never.
Never.
Just because something's never happened doesn't mean it won't happen, you know? I mean, I said I would never give Ralph,
Is this the real reason you don't want to burn the effigy? Just because we all dated him in high school doesn't mean we didn't swear him off after Jenny's nasty divorce.
Okay, I swear that I never was going to give Ralph another chance. Certainly not after I dated him and he broke my heart by sleeping with Jenny and then sleeping with you and then getting back to Jenny and marrying Jenny and leaving her. I said I would never do that, but sometimes things you never thought to strike stand like this hurricane.
When's the last time you saw Ralph?
Tell the truth.
All right, he's in the woods behind us.
In this weather?
Yeah, he just wanted to make sure I'm safe. He's waiting by the car to take me home.
Home? What, you share a home?
Well, I mean, he had nowhere to go after the divorce, and he just stayed at Jimmy's place for the past 5 years, and it's quite cramped at Jimmy's place. So I just thought, it's a lonely house. What do you
I
think,
light
honey?
this on fire right now.
Do it. Don't let this hurricane stop you.
All right, guys. All right, a tree just fell. Behind. I think we need to get out. It was just ripped up from the roof and tossed aside like it was tiddlywinks.
You know what else just got ripped and tossed aside? Jenny's heart. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that is something we should go inside for?
I mean, I do feel terrible. I'm so sorry, Jenny. I wish I didn't slip my mouth. I wish I told you at a different, better time. But the thing is that whether or not I've dated Ralph and whether or not you're about to burn a straw effigy to Ralph in here, there is still a hurricane about to hit Stanton right now, and I think we need to go inside.
Relationships are everything.
Scene.
All right, so we have the pink cupcakes, we have the green cupcakes, and we have the white cupcakes. We are ready to host the Delta Zeta first formal.
Oh my god. These cupcakes are amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
We created a sorority out of nothing. I knew that you and your just the knowledge of colors was going to bring us.
Well, there is a lot to it other than just the colors. Those are pretty much there, and the triangle and the Z is the delta. There is a lot more to this social organization than these things, and I thought you all signed on to that.
I just, honestly, I'm gonna get married this spring, and I wanted more meaning to my wedding colors, which are pink, white, and green. And I just thought, what a wonderful way to say that I was in a college sorority with those colors.
I mean, I just like my comforter set were those colors, right? Like my nails happened to be green that week. I just feel like, coincidences don't happen for a reason, or, they do happen for a reason. That's what I mean. And these are just happy coincidences that brought us to this sorority and to you. I'm gonna have a cupcake.
Yeah, take the cupcake. Okay, I was acting really indignant, but just now I searched my soul and realized that I don't know anything about the rules of this chapter. These were the only colors that were in the grocery store when I went. White's a not color. In the cupcake world, with the sugar being white already, you didn't have to dye it, so.
It's just a happy coincidence,
I think we're really brought together by our color palettes, and that's a true bond of sisterhood.
Yeah, it does say that we have to pay like $3,000 to keep using these letters and colors. It's from the check. We were all gonna sign this later, so.
I'm okay.
Easy.
I'm okay having black at my wedding, to be honest. I think I'll go with the new color palette.
$3,000.
Yeah, maybe choosing based on the colors wasn't the right thing to do. Enjoy the cupcakes.
See.
Hi, ladies. Can I interest you in some of my homemade crafts? I'm sure you're probably just here, visiting Philly for the day, but I make my own jewelry, some jewelry stands, artwork. Just take a look. Let me know if you have any questions.
I'll just take this scarf. I'll just take this. Or is this a bracelet? I'll take it.
That is a scarf. You got it right the first time. Great. That'll be $15. Do you want to pay in cash or I have Square?
Oh, yeah, I just have my card. So, here you go. I just kind of picked a thing.
Great. So what brings you ladies into town, or into the market, I should say?
We're okay. I'll say it. I mean, it's kind of a top secret thing, we're protecting Philly's bird population from squirrels.
Oh! Here's your credit card, Miss Robinson.
Thank you. Yep, that is my real name. For sure, Robinson. Mm-hmm.
Got it. I mean, it seems a bit like a lot, but I mean, I actually did see like kind of this squirrel that felt like it was way acting abnormal the other day.
Yeah, tell us more. Tell us more. What did it do? Did it chitter? Did it make a high-pitched noise?
Do you think the three chairs standing up, did they go slightly to the left, slightly to the right, or slightly to the front?
I have no idea. I mean, honestly, this squirrel just like it looks kind of like it was running faster than I would have expected squirrels to run. But I was just trying to make pleasant conversation. I don't really know.
How much? Like, if the squirrel had a bicycle, a squirrel-sized bicycle, do you think it could operate this bicycle? Was it?
I don't think any squirrel could operate a bicycle.
Oh, you think that? You'd think that, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a real problem? How exactly does a squirrel using a bicycle affect how they are terrorizing birds?
Do you know how long it takes a squirrel to get from one side of Philly to the other side of Philly on its bare feet? I can tell you, 175 minutes. Do you know how easy it would be to do that on a bicycle?
I assume it'd be like a human, like 2 to 3 times as fast.
Yeah, you about half the minutes. Actually, literally, you times it by 65%. It's not that efficient as half, but yeah, way quicker. Do you know how many more birds, squirrel, and a bicycle could possibly kill the city of Philadelphia?
Did you say kill? Squirrels are killing birds?
Yes.
How?
Have you ever seen a squirrel with a scimitar?
No.
If there was an errant cheese toothpick around, did this squirrel look nimble enough to pick one up and wield it as if it was a musketeer? This is serious.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is a very serious business. Okay, so you're saying
You know how easy it would be for a squirrel to take one of these earrings, steal it from your store, and hurl it at an endangered species?
are there endangered species of birds in Philly?
7.
Which 7?
The crested warbler. The sneaky yellow finch. The killer raven.
God.
Sounds terrifying. Very important to the ecosystem.
The crowned beak night bird. The singer blob flyer. The Canadian devil.
Hmm.
And the sexy red warbler.
Mm.
I feel like a number of those sound like really bad birds that deserve to be terrorized by squirrels on bicycles with cheese toothpicks and earrings used as weapons.
Okay, the Canadian devil is a racist slur invented by Americans who came in and who were jealous because Canadians had better birds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I guess Americans suck sometimes.
Yeah. You know what a squirrel could use this tiny, tiny scarf for?
That is a bracelet.
Wow. I just have to say that I feel very strongly that the walls of this art museum aren't getting the attention they deserve.
Okay. Thank you for donating $10 to the Walters Art Museum, but I guess I don't feel like that makes you qualified to tell me, the director of this museum, how the walls should be treated. So I will take your feedback and consider it in the future. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed your visit.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Do you just mind if I just rearrange this for a little bit? I just feel like this painting here, what is this, a Rembrandt? This painting is really, really
Yes.
hiding all of the stories this wall behind it can show us.
Okay, can you not touch that Rembrandt? We literally only have one piece of art that's worth anything, and that's it. That is it. Oh my god. Oh my god. The pandemic is hard enough. We just reopened. Why are you doing this?
I'm doing this because I feel like you're not valuing the right things. Say this wall has been serving you even before this Rembrandt stood here, and now you're directing everybody to this Rembrandt, and the wall feels ignored.
The wall has a job, okay? It's doing its job. It is to hold the Rembrandt that's now destroyed. Oh my god. What am I going to tell our donors?
Tell them that all wall space deserves to be treated equally.
I feel like this wall is being treated the best out of every wall. It got the Rembrandt on it.
You're right. You're right. I'll throw away this Rembrandt.
No, don't. Oh my god. I would send security after you, but we've cut them because of budget issues.
Yeah. Imagine how much money you would save if you could just let people show the glory of this wall instead of purchasing billions of dollars of artwork to put on it.
What? That art costs billions of dollars? What kind of budget do you think we have? We're a free museum. Oh my god. Oh, I don't care about your walls, okay? You know what would be great? If there were no walls and we could just have Rembrandts up on easels.
look at how quickly you went from underappreciating the walls to thinking you could get rid of them entirely.
That's not what I meant. I was just trying to explain. I think I'm just a little upset, okay, about this whole economic situation. And the first person who comes in when we reopen is telling me they only care about the walls. Can't you see how it feels to be me right now?
I get it. Coronavirus has changed us all. It's made us all appreciate new things.
I guess that's true. Maybe you and I are more similar than we thought.
I'm gonna go take all the moon days down.
See? All right, I know taking this final selfie at the South Pole is important, but it is actively melting. We need to get off. This is the last boat. We need to go.
I have something to ask you while we're here. Did or did you not sleep with Frank in high school?
I don't see how that's relevant. I hear the groaning. We can't see any seals. There are no seals hanging out with us anymore. The ice is falling apart.
Did you kiss Frank in high school?
Which Frank? There were a couple of Franks.
You know the Frank that I dated, Robin dated, cheated on Robin with me, married our cousin.
Yeah, fine. I kissed him in high school. What? We are currently adults. We are currently very, very successful scientists, which is why we are here on Antarctica, and it is falling apart. Why do we care about Frank? He's not even a good kisser. No offense, you guys settled with him but he had chapped lips.
That's our show!
That's our show! Everybody give it up for Chicken Chip Pickup!
You're a real life fantasy, but you're moving so carefully. Let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going up for fantasy.
And that concludes the end of our show. You can find out about all our shows at popupimprov.com. It's so easy. We have another show tomorrow night. We'll be back next weekend and every Friday and Saturday. 3 more amazing teams. Check out the schedule. Popupimprov.com one more time. And I will see you here next week. Stay safe, everybody.
No glory, let's go. Yeah, the old me used to love a Gemini. Like a threesome, fucking with them every night. A lot of two-faced people show me both sides. So I figured out I gotta be my own type. They used to say to get a man, you had to know how to look. They used to say to keep a man, you had to know how to cook.